the person she is and the person she portrays and the way she looks as well. People just love everything about you.
It's spicy, ne?
No, spice for what? I'm just stating the obvious. But what I found interesting is this world you're in called sport. And I can't help but ask if this is the positioning that you are now sort of aligning with as from your brand's perspective, or is it just a question of, I like this space, so let me play, well, on this field for as long as I can?
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I look to entertain and I live to entertain.
Yeah.
And I started out doing sort of music when I was on live. And then I went and I, focused on my acting career. And in coming back, I really wanted to do something and be in a space of something that I really, really enjoyed. I mean, the club life and the music life, I mean, it gets a bit exhausting.
Yeah,
and I wanted
yeah.
something that I really enjoyed, gave me the same rush, but allowed me to still do what I do. And, my love for sport has never, ever been tiny in my life. I grew up playing almost every sporting code you can think of.
And nothing can kill your love for sport, man. Like nothing.
No.
Wow. No, really.
Nothing, no matter what. And the thing is that I got into a space that I thought, it definitely needed a lot more females and a lot more females to be able to celebrate being female, but also deliver the content in a great way. And for me, what I saw is that I started going to all these games, all these events around these games, in different sporting codes, and I realized that there's a story to tell.
Yeah.
The lifestyle of sports is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's a rock star life. It's an entertainment industry on its own, and that's what I really wanted to bring forward. Is that we see your traditional sports anchors, and they come through, and I think what they do is fantastic. But I also wanted to show that there's a lighter,
there's an untraditional
lighter, fun side to it, and I get an opportunity to experience both worlds. So when I was on Soccer Zone, I got a chance to really see the lifestyle of sport, but also get into the real hard-hitting, technicalities of the game, why this was a bad game, what are the reasons and the influences that it was, what's going on in a player's journey, why it is that they're playing better under this coach or under this team. So, I got a mix of both, and it was really about trying to get the non-conventional sports lover into the game.
It's also about authenticity, and as a sports-loving person, authenticity is everything. Did you ever battle with those kinds of, criticisms about saying, but what do you know about football? Or what do you know about this and that?
Did you find it easier settling down with a music show or a sports show?
I mean, it's definitely easier to be in music because, no one really doubts your credibility.
Yeah.
But in sport, again, there's only a handful of women that are doing it. And I'm so proud to say that the women that are doing it exceptionally well. And it's just about making sure that we keep things at the exact same level. We keep pushing for excellence, but we also keep with the global trends. You know what I mean? Yes, we love our athletes, but we're starting to love them a lot more off the pitch than we're loving them on the pitch.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where the global trend is going. So we need to have those shows that highlight those aspects of the industry.
Absolutely. Minnie's hanging out with us. We'll take some calls in a moment, read loads of tweets. Timeline is just on fleek.
Awesome.
But that's a given. But first things first, let's do headlines and sports.